All right, welcome to part 2 of our tutorial. So in this section, let's go ahead and do UVs. So I'm going to find my UV toolkit, and let's go ahead and open up our texture map and see what this currently looks like. So this is our current texture map, UV map. All right, the very first thing I like to do is project it from the side view so it doesn't look so ugly. And looking here, I'm going to project it from X. Press W and kind of move it aside. And I don't want my texture map or my image to be on. So I'm only working in this box here, one by one. But for now, I'm just going to move this aside so it's out of the way. All right, so let's leave this open and let's begin to kind of slowly, one by one, piece by piece, unwrap this thing really fast. So I would like to start from the middle, hold down the shift key and then press period on my keyboard to grow my selection. And my object X is on for my symmetry, so I'm working on both sides at the same time. I'm going to press shift and period to grow my selection even further. And maybe even further, something like that. Okay, on both sides. So then I'm going to go looking here. I'm projecting it from this side, from the X. And then I'm going to go to unfold, and here they are both unfolded. Now what I can do is select both of them, go to arrange and layout and say stack similar. And if that doesn't work, that means I have to flip one of them because it's facing no, that should not be the case. Let's just orient both of these, and actually if I press E and J I can snap it, and yeah, obviously you can see I need to flip this. So let's go ahead and go to transform and do a flip. Now select both of these and let's do stack. So there we are, stacked, both of them stacked on top of each other. Press W to kind of move it out of the way. I want to make sure that this space stays nice and clear because this is the space I'm working in and unwrapping as I go. All right, so both of these are done. I'm going to go ahead and say hide selection. If you don't have this button on your shelf like I do, obviously, you can actually go to display, hide selection. So that is where the actual command is. All right, so let's go ahead and do this thing here. Grow my selection. Project it from the top this time. Unfold. W. Press it out of the way. Orient. And hide. Let's go ahead and do the same thing with our handle. If I press down shift and option key, I can grow my selection or add to my selection. So I want to take this entire handle here and project it from, let's do it from the side. And now what I would like to do is make a cut. So I'm going to cut it from here to here. Okay, so let's go ahead and find our cut tool, which is under cut. Press cut. All right, once we cut the UVs, we can select it and go to unfold. Press W, move it out of the way, and we can orient the shell if we wanted to. Hide. Okay, let's go ahead and tackle this guy next. So for this, I think I'm just going to project it from the top and then just simply make 4 cuts on the just so it unfolds. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to unfold this. So maybe if I cut these edges, I can almost unfold it like a flat plane. So let's cut that, come here, double click, and unfold. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's put it out of the way and hide. Okay, let's look at the trigger next. Let's select all of these pieces. And you know what? Why don't we just do it all at once? We'll project it from the side. And let's see. Let's make a cut from here to here. Maybe even down here. Press cut. Double click. Unfold. Alright. Hide. So far so good. Let's keep going. Let's grab this piece here. Holding down the shift key, I can just select all of these polygons. And let's project it from the top and unfold. And hide. So obviously I keep hiding it to keep the shape really simple and clean, so I don't have to deal with anything that's already been unwrapped. Let's go ahead and grab all of these guys. And maybe for this I should have had my symmetry on, but that's okay. I just want to kind of carefully calculate my moves. Alright, so let's project it from the top. Unfold. Move out of the way. And hide. Do the same thing with this. Let's do it on both sides. I want to project this from the side. Unfold. Let's go ahead and flip it. Select both of them and stack. Move it out of the way and hide. Let's look at this thing here. Project it from the top, and let's make a couple cuts so we can actually unfold this. So maybe I'll make a cut here, here, and you can see I'm just simply, anytime I have a box, I'm just kind of cutting the corners. So it's nice and self-explanatory because that's the only way this would unfold, right? So right now that gives me all these different pieces, and if I don't like that, I can actually redo it. I don't know if I'm happy with that. It seems too messy. Let's just cut it. Let's just cut it on in one spot. I want to make sure that this piece kind of stays together. I guess that that works. kind of weird little piece. I'm gonna just move it out of the way, go away, and hide. All right. So now let's go ahead and unfold this fin on top. Grow my selection, project it from the top. Let's unfold it. I think that will work. Hide. Let's do... We can actually probably unfold this entire piece all at once. So all of this. Maybe even this too. I think that will work. Let's try it. I'll project it from the top and unfold it. And yeah, I think that works. Very nice. Hide it. Alright, now we have this. Let's select the inside of this. And actually, you know what? I would like to do this first. Yeah, let's grab it from the top and then just make a cut here and here. And let's attempt to unfold this. See what that looks like. Yeah, that's perfect. So I just did both the inside and the outside at the same time. Very nice. And I can select them and hide them. Let's project that, and don't need to unfold it because it's kind of flat to the z-axis anyways. So I'm going to hide that. Let's grab this guy. Oh, I can't double click. Let's grab this guy. Do the same thing. Very nice. Okay, so next, let's go ahead and figure this out. Let's grab this guy maybe. And project them from the top. And if you wanted to, you can even make cuts here too. If I make, but sometimes you see I did that in this view, but then it didn't catch it properly. So it's better to do it in your perspective view. So I'm going to cut, unfold, press W, move it out of the way, hide. Now if I come here and double click on the sphere, I can actually take a look and see what would be the best way to unfold this. I'm thinking maybe I just make 2 cuts on the bottom. So once I separate it, I should be able to unfold it. Yeah, perfect. If I want, I can press R to scale it just a little bit, so it's... I'm not going to worry about scaling all these elements. We can do it all at once. For now, I'm just going to unfold them all. Let's hide this piece as well. Okay, we're almost done. Let's grab all of these guys. And if you want, you can actually click this button and grab all these shells at once. Press W. And to unfold them, we need to cut them, right? So let's isolate our selection. And let's make some cuts. I'm going to cut from here to here. And let's do it 5 more times. do the same thing on this side. Alright, so let's see how this will unfold. Oh, very nice. Can we stack them? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not convinced that's a good way to stack them because some of them are facing a different way. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm just gonna move them out of the way and hide them. And let's go ahead and click that button to reveal the rest of our selection. So now I want to grab these. Holding Shift and Option key to select all of these polygons. And some of them are not being selected, so there we go. Alright, that looks nice. Let's shoot them from the side. And let's go ahead and make cuts from here to here. Alright, now we can see how this unfolds. I think that will work. Alright, I'm just going to move it out of the way and hide. Alright, let's take this, shoot it from the front, and now let's figure out where we can cut this to unfold it. So I think if I was unfolding it, I would want these sides to be cut. So something like this should work. Let's try it. Cut it. Double click, unfold. Perfect. A nice little cross. Alright, so now let's go ahead and unhide them all. And you can do that by going to Display, Show All. Right, so these are the two I was using. Now what we need to do is let's set all of these to the same scale. So to do that, I'm going to select all of them. And let's actually figure out what scale this is. So I'm going to say get. So this is a 22. So I'm going to select all of these. And let's set them all to, I don't know, 20. Okay, so this is the perfect scale of all of them, and obviously it's a mess. But no need to worry because we can go to Modify, Layout, Options, and here are my options. You're welcome to copy them. I have rotation off, transform settings. These are on. Texture map 2K, say apply. Okay. So if we wanted to, we could overlay these, but we don't have to. If we press our checker box and check our work, we could see if any of these is stretched, and obviously this is. So I think that's the only part I have to fix. So let's take a look at these guys here. Oh, I see. It's because they're being pulled. So what I could do is let's make a couple cuts. Here, here, here and here. And let's select both of them and unfold. Yeah, maybe that's better. So let's select all these one more time. Layout, apply. Let's check this. So what you're looking for is making sure that all the textures are square. You don't want any stretching. And again, there's some stretching here too. I believe besides that, everything else is perfect. So let's look at this. That's these guys still. So let me make a couple more cuts. So I'm just loosening the pool, right? Unfold. And I can see that looks better. So let's try this one more time. Apply. The layout is really nice. And let's check our pattern. Perfect. I think now we are ready to jump into Substance Painter and create some awesome textures. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.